Good afternoon. This is Nolan from Windermere and Silverdale, and it's time for us to check out our Kitsap weekly update. Okay, we will start with our pocket stats for the week. So we had a pretty big jump in action here. So our average sale price this week, $686,000 and some change, and the average list price, $688,000 and a little bit of change. Looking at last week, $651,000 was our average sale price, and $651 and some change was our average list price. If you'll remember, that was the first time we saw the sale price being a little bit higher than the list price. That may not be the case this week, but it is extremely close, and those numbers jumped quite a bit, as you can see. Average days on market went down, 48 this week. It was 50 last week. And then pending, we had 85 pending this week. Last week we had 67. And then last week there were 459 active units. This week 470 units. So an increase in activity and an increase in price. Definitely something we'll be keeping an eye on over the next couple of weeks. And then a quick look at interest rates. Our 30-year at 6.64, 15-year just under 6 at 5.82. This is just looking at the last few weeks. Not a lot of movement in the last few weeks. If we zoom out and look at the year again, kind of see where we stand there. We've kind of fluctuated between around 6% and then up at 7.2%. We're kind of right in the mid-range of that right now. Let's jump into some news. First off, a new indoor pickleball facility opens in Paulsbo. The Pickleball Kingdom, the world's largest indoor pickleball entity, held its grand opening in Paulsbo the weekend of April 4th to the 6th, offering community members a chance to see the facility and to play on the 12 indoor courts that it provides. It's a 31,000 square foot facility. It's located at the old Office Max and Big 5 building on College Marketplace, up there by the Home Depot. So pretty cool if you're into pickleball. It's cool to have a nice indoor facility for these long, rainy winters and springs. Okay, and then touching base on our SIOP, the Shipyard Infrastructure Optimization Program. The Navy publishes reduced space requirements on real estate leasing solicitation. So they are in the middle of a solicitation right now that will close on May 26th. It just opened, I believe, around February 25th. So they're kind of in the middle of that. And then there's a video here. I'll put the link down below of all these. And if you want to watch through this video here, it was interesting. It's the SIOP Solicitations for Offers Virtual Industry Day. There's some good information on it there, but here's a good list of the requirements and the different functions, buildings, approximate square footage, the personnel, parking that they'll be looking for all of these to be making the shipyard infrastructure upgrades that they're planning to make. They're soliciting space outside of the shipyard to move a lot of things outside while they make those upgrades. Next up, new lane and stoplight at Kingston Ferry Terminal aims to relieve constant traffic jams. So they're going to begin construction. If we come down here, you can see the construction area down here. And as we know, that's a very busy ferry terminal out there from Kingston to Edmonds. And so they're looking to relieve some of that and make it a little bit easier for people just to get into downtown who aren't catching the ferry. And then it says down here that in January, the design was finalized. Public Works obtained all of their permits according to the team's website, and construction is expected to start in late spring, which should be coming up, and will wrap up at the end of June, with the system expected to be fully operational by late summer. And then last, for an activity for the week, this says Wednesday, April 9th. I saw some different information that it may be going on for a few other days as well. Just Between Friends sale. It's a kids consignment event at the pavilion at Kitsap County Fairgrounds. Everything you need for a baby through teen, plus maternity, all at 50 to 90% off retail. So it could be a great place to get some deals if you're looking for some stuff for your kids, or maybe for moms who are expecting soon. And that concludes this week's weekly update. Thank you for taking the time to watch it. If you have interest in buying or selling a home here in the Kitsap or surrounding area, or just have general real estate questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you. Have a great day.